Ever felt trapped in a job you despise, working under a boss who seems to thrive on making your life miserable? Picture this. It's the crack of dawn. A new day has begun, but instead of being greeted by the promise of new opportunities, you're met with a sinking feeling in your gut. Your mind is flooded with thoughts of the job that awaits you, the one that steals joy from your life, day in and day out. You see, this isn't just any job. It's a job that feels more like a prison, a job where you're shackled by the heavy chains of dissatisfaction. It's a job where you're under the thumb of a boss who's more of a tormentor than a manager. A boss who seems to derive pleasure from making your every workday a living nightmare. Each morning as you drag yourself out of bed, you can almost hear the grating voice of your boss, barking orders, pointing out your every mistake, never missing an opportunity to belittle you. It's a voice that haunts you, even in your dreams. You dread the thought of facing another day at work, of being subjected to your boss's constant criticism and unrealistic demands. Your heart pounds in your chest as you contemplate the idea of quitting, of escaping this toxic environment before it consumes you entirely. Each day, you're walking a tightrope, balancing the necessity of earning a living with the crushing weight of a job you hate. You feel stuck, trapped in a cycle of despair, with no apparent way out. But the most tormenting part? It's the feeling of your potential, your dreams, your aspirations, slowly being squashed under the weight of this job. It's the constant reminder that you're not where you want to be, that you're not doing what you love, that you're not reaching your full potential. It's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place with no apparent way out. And as if the job isn't enough, there's the disappointment in your partner's eyes that cuts deeper. Imagine every day coming home to the person you love most in the world and seeing the worry etched in their face, the silent questions in their eyes. Are we going to make it? When will things get better? It's like a dagger to the heart every single time. Financial struggles have a way of creeping into every corner of your life, casting a dark shadow over even the happiest moments. It's not just about paying bills or putting food on the table. It's about the dreams that are put on hold, the sacrifices that have to be made, the constant pressure to do more, be more. And then there's the fear of losing respect, that terrifying thought that maybe, just maybe, your partner no longer sees you in the same light. You want to be their hero, their rock, but instead you're the one in need of saving, the one who can't seem to get it together, who can't seem to fulfill his true potential. Now, there's a word that can haunt you, the knowledge that you could be so much more, that you could do so much more if only you had the time, the resources, the opportunity. It's a weight that drags you down, a burden that's all the heavier because you're the only one who can lift it. But this isn't just about you. It's about your relationship, your partner. It's about the strain that these struggles put on the bond you share, the challenges that they pose to your connection. It's about the fear that maybe all this could drive a wedge between you, that it could push your partner away. But you know what? It's also about resilience, about the strength that comes from facing these struggles together, from overcoming them as a team. It's about the love that holds you together, the commitment that keeps you fighting, even when the odds seem stacked against you. It's a constant juggling act, trying to keep all the balls in the air, but feeling like they're always just about to drop. Have you ever taken a leap of faith, hoping for a better tomorrow, only to find the path more challenging than you ever imagined? Let me tell you, it's a journey, one filled with steep climbs, numerous hurdles, and moments of self-doubt that make you question, is this all worth it? Imagine being 39, steeped in the routine of a job you dread, and deciding to take a gamble on a new career. That's right, I went back to college, trading the familiar office chair for a student's desk, swapping the daily grind for textbooks and assignments. I chose to study web development, a field as fascinating as it is complex. I envisioned a future where I could finally escape the clutches of a job that was draining my spirit and step into a world that promised creativity, challenge, and the sweet taste of self-fulfillment. But oh, how the journey has been more arduous than I ever imagined. The complexities of coding, the intricacies of web design, the ceaseless flow of new information. It's been a whirlwind, a steep learning curve that seems to get steeper with every step. It's not just the academic rigor, it's the struggle to balance this new endeavor with the demands of work, the needs of my family, the ticking clock that constantly reminds me of the precious time I'm investing in this venture. It's like standing at the foot of an immense mountain, looking up at a peak shrouded in clouds, wondering if you'll ever reach the top. The climb is exhausting, the path riddled with obstacles, and the peak seems to recede further into the distance the more you advance. It's daunting, yes, but there's something invigorating about the challenge, about the prospect of conquering this mountain and standing at the summit, basking in the glow of achievement. The journey is hard, the path uncertain, the destination unclear. But I remind myself every mountain climbed, every hurdle overcome, every step forward is a testament to my resilience, my determination to seek a better future. It's like climbing a mountain that just keeps getting steeper and steeper with the peak nowhere in sight. But I'll keep climbing, keep striving, keep pursuing that elusive better future. Ever looked in the mirror and barely recognized the person staring back at you? It's unsettling, isn't it? That's where I find myself these days. The physical changes are a stark reminder of the relentless march of time. The reflection in the mirror shows a man with a dad bod, a testament to the lack of time for exercise and the toll of stress. You know, they say the body is a temple. But what happens when that temple starts to crumble? It's not about vanity, no, it's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, feeling strong, capable. But lately it's been more about feeling winded, feeling the strain of years carrying burdens both visible and invisible. Every day it's the same routine. Wake up, rush to work, rush back, hit the books, try to steal some time with the kids, and then it's already time to hit the sack. There's no time to hit the gym, no time to take a breather, to just be. It's a cycle, a vicious one. The more you neglect your body, the more it starts to show. The more it starts to show, the more you feel the pressure, the disappointment. And the more that happens, the less you feel like doing something about it. It's a catch-22 if there ever was one. The physical changes mirror an inner turmoil. It's like my body is trying to reflect the chaos inside. The stress, the pressure, the anxiety, they all add up. They manifest in the form of extra pounds, in the form of a body that feels alien, detached, like it's not really mine. It's a battle, a constant struggle, a fight against time and gravity, both of which seem to be winning. It's a fight to reclaim my body, to reclaim my life. But here's the thing about battles. They're not over until the last soldier falls, and I'm not ready to give up just yet. It's like fighting a battle against time and gravity, and it feels like both are winning. But remember this, the round might be over, but the match isn't. Have you ever loved someone so much, but felt like you couldn't show it the way you wanted to? Picture a deep affection so profound it engulfs your entire being, yet you're restrained by the ticking of the clock. This is my reality with my three treasures, my children. Each day, I feel as though I'm racing against time, trying to balance the scales of work, study, and the most crucial part, being a father. It's a juggling act, one that often leaves me feeling like I'm dropping the ball. There's nothing more heart-wrenching than the longing in their eyes, the unspoken plea for my undivided attention. Yet my hands are tied by obligations, commitments, and the pursuit of a better tomorrow for them. I yearn for the day when I can freely immerse myself in their world, engage in their laughter, their stories, their dreams. It's like watching your heart walk around outside your body, but not being able to hold it close. Have you ever felt like you needed help, but didn't know where to turn? It's a question that echoes in my mind as I tread the waters of uncertainty. There's this creeping sensation of being lost in a forest, with no compass to guide me out. You see, life isn't a straight highway. It's a labyrinth full of twists and turns, dead ends and detours, and sometimes you need a helping hand to navigate through it. It's okay not to know everything, not to have all the answers. In fact, it's human. I am reaching out. I need reassurance that it's okay to stumble, to fall. I seek guidance to chart the unexplored territories of my life. I need help, a beacon to light up the path ahead. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, knowing you need to jump, but not knowing if there's anyone there to catch you. Have you ever felt like you've been through the ringer, but came out stronger on the other side? It's a question that resonates with me as I reflect on my journey. Every struggle, every obstacle, every tear shed in desperation was not in vain. They were stepping stones leading me towards growth, towards understanding, towards resilience. It's like forging steel. The heat of the fire, the hammer's relentless strikes, they shape the metal, make it stronger, make it resilient. And so it is with us. We emerge from the trials of life not as victims, but as victors. We rise above the ashes of our old selves, reborn stronger and more resilient than ever. The journey is arduous, yes, but the joy of triumphing over adversity, of standing atop the mountain of our struggles and looking down at the path we've tread, it's exhilarating. It fills us with hope, with anticipation for the future. It's like emerging from a storm, battered but unbroken, with the sun shining brightly on the horizon.